Bro, this movie was peak. Oh my goodness. The sound design and the use of sound in this movie, it was some guy with a saxophone. Bro, he was carrying scenes, bro. It's not just because I was on an edible. That shit was fire. Oh my goodness, man. That was one of the greatest movies I have ever seen. No lie. And I know I've been saying that a lot recently, but yo, it's a high shooting average, bro. I swear, this movie was peak. Odyssey. The age-old tale. I don't know how many years old long tale. And how many times this movie has been adapted into film. This film by Christopher Nolan is peak. This Odyssey film by Christopher Nolan, no lie, is probably one of the greatest movie experiences I experienced. Cannot hold a lie. Cannot. The sheer epicness of this movie cannot be explained. You have to see. I saw it on an IMAX screen. So I guess since Ryan Coogler came out and said like, yo, this is the way that movie's supposed to be shot on the IMAX camera, Christopher Nolan took that idea and said, you know what? That's a great idea. And shot his own movie with it. And boy, it's so epic. And I have to remember that with Christopher Nolan, he doesn't use a lot of CGI in his films or anything. So he just does the effects and all of the other things by himself. And that is crazy good because the effects on like Cyclops seeing his eye like lopsided like that. Well, let me explain the Odyssey. If you don't know the Odyssey, real quick, it's about this man named Odysseus. He's hired to fight in a war that he probably don't want to fight. He's hired to fight in a war and he wins the war. But he's lost for 20 years and is just trying to get back. And out of them 20 years, he's stuck on this one island. And it's this woman there feeding him just lotus flowers. And so he forgets about all his past and just stays on the island. Mind you, in traveling back to his home after the Trojan War, he finds an island and it's a Cyclops there. And this man attacked the Cyclops. And he's not supposed to attack the Cyclops because the Cyclops is Poseidon's son. So Poseidon curses him to wander the seas for 10 plus years. And the way that he gets back is that he has to lose all his men. Not just one, not two, but all his men. All of them have to go slowly into that light. They have to go. So after Odysseus gets home and meets up with his old blind man and sees his old dog and everything, that's another thing. This movie is particularly cruel to dogs. There's a couple scenes in there that I was like, ugh. The person next to me gasped. I was like, they didn't gasp the whole movie, but when the dog died, and you know what color they were. Her scenes in this film, like Christopher Nolan isn't known for using or doing films or using horror scenes, but there are some elements in his films that can be seen as horror like elements. Like it's this one part where him and his crewmates go into this one island after they do like a little mutiny and say, we're gonna go one way and you gonna go one way. And after they do a little mutiny and everything, they meet up with this one woman and she turns out to be a witch. And she feeds the crewmates some soup. And my God, in that soup, I don't know what is in there, but it turns them into pigs. And I swear to Christ, it is one crewmate that she's like filling on and she's turning and mutating and they show all the transformation and everything. And she just puts her whole fist through his mouth, like down his throat. And I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. He's dead. No, somehow he comes back. I mean, they turn back, like Odysseus finds her and makes them turn them back into warriors and everything. But after that, like, yo, that's crazy. How does that something like that happen? And then he's just up and alive after that. Like, after she didn't put her whole fist down this nigga's throat. It's crazy. And also the film tackles, like, Odysseus has changed after this. He's gone to war after that whole siege of Troy, which is like, yo, that is, I remember them talking about that scene in particular like a year ago being some of the greatest thing that you'll ever see. And I can't hold you. That shit was magnificent. It was. And you just see the change in Matt Damon's face. It's crazy. That's one thing that threw me out the film. I cannot believe that Matt Damon pulled Anne Hathaway. That's the one thing I can't believe. You can tell me gods and law of Zeus and all that. I just can't believe that Matt Damon pulled Anne Hathaway. Nah, yeah. And when he goes to that siege of Troy and everything, and one of the women that he cuts down is Zendaya. And the goddess Athena, I think I'm saying her name right, she shows up on Matt Damon's side or Odysseus' side the whole journey, and it's Zendaya's face, and it's just him remembering the slaughter that he did in Troy and all of this that he did in the name of glory and everything. And one powerful scene in there is just that this one general that is making Matt Damon, or keep saying Matt Damon, Odysseus do this war. And at the end of the war and after the whole 10-year thing goes down, he just hugs him, doesn't even say peace, hugs him, and then goes away. It's so many things in this film. It's a 3-hour film, and I'm not gonna be able to cover it all in a 15-minute YouTube video, but I'm just highlighting the things that stood out to me. And my God, this film was incredible, man. Crazy. But anyway, yeah, so once Odysseus gets home and he sees all the his there, she's depressed. That's the greatest acting in this movie. Anne Hathaway's acting, oh my God, it is so good. She is just so stressed out, and yo, she's carrying Tom Holland in some of them scenes. She is carrying that boy, man. I gotta get on the throne. I've been waiting to get on the throne. I've been waiting for Odysseus for 20 years. You want to go in here and complain and shit? Like, yo, she carried the acting scene. Yeah, she did up. She's probably my favorite actor in this whole movie. Anne Hathaway, you need to get an Oscar nominated. They need to come to your door and hand that shit to you. But anyway, since Odysseus been gone for 20 years, she had to find a suitor, and this house is filled with suitors. It's fucking Robert Pattinson and Dr. Dre from Straight Outta Compton. And they come through and they're trying to get Anne Hathaway married and take the house and take the throne for themselves, but Tom Holland isn't allowing it. He's not with it. He ain't with that bull crap, bro. So anyway, after Odysseus gets home and team wipes all the suitors, tells his son, I'm not trying to remember his name, I'm gonna just say Tom Holland, tell his son Tom Holland, yo, I'm your dad. I know I've been gone for 20 years and I went to go get the milk, and you don't know what I look like or anything, but me, trust me, I'm your dad. Trust, son, for real, you've grown a little bit. Welcome. And also, before I close it off, there was a lot of messaging in this movie about like the importance of time and family and dutyhood and everything. Like, it's this one scene. It's this one plot where fucking Robert Pattinson, his boy, or I don't know if it was his boy or his brother, but they went to go get drafted for Odysseus. What's it called? And Robert Pattinson got drafted as a kid, but he ain't want to go because he a little bitch. So he traded his stick balls with the other boy. So the other boy got drafted and he didn't get drafted. He got to stay home, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna watch your wife and I'm gonna protect your son. And 20 years later, after Odysseus comes home and shows that little thing to that man and said, you were supposed to be you, bro. It was supposed to be you. And gets him out of here. That junk was crazy. It was crazy good. Now look, I know y'all saying, yo, I know it's spoilers and all that stuff, but this is 2,000 years old. It's old. Y'all know we knew what happened. Well, I had to rewatch the what's it called, or what everything that happened. So when he was going to certain pop points, I was like, oh. But yeah, I really, really like this film. I believe that it is going to be told the Nolan movies are going to be shown when we're out of here. They're going to be showing Christopher Nolan films to our great bro. This movie was peak. Oh my goodness, the sound design and the use of sound in this movie. It was some guy with a saxophone, bro. He was carrying scenes, bro. And it's not just because I was on an edible. That shit was fire. That oh my goodness, man. That was one of the greatest movies I have ever seen. No lie. And I know I've been saying that a lot recently, but yo, we've been shooting. It's a high shooting average, bro. I swear. This movie was peak. It was peak. See y'all next time.